It's been a big 12 months for us at Potluck Ceramics, a year of change and growth, and a year that started in the Potluck Barn on Cowley Road. That wonderful space where we began business in 2011 and that we all loved so well. We loved it so much, in fact, that even though we knew we were outgrowing the location, well, it was like thinking about leaving a dear friend behind us, and we all worried about how we would ever recreate that magic again. But Helma had a plan, and she set out to find the perfect new location for Potluck, which she did. Although I have to admit, when we first saw that little house at 4473 Gertrude Street, it was pretty clear that it needed us as much as we needed it. It had been a rental house for some years, and although it looked a little scruffy, the bones, as they say, were good, and the location was great. So it wasn't long before the rest of the team was seeing the same potential that Helma saw. So how do you begin to transform a tired old house into an upscale retail location? Well, if you're Potluck, you start calling in the volunteers. Volunteers who moved how many washing machines, Rick? There was a fair bit of planning going on, but there was even more hard work. Scraping and painting, it seemed endless. And when the building inspector informed us that we needed a wheelchair ramp, well, we hired a construction crew to build us the most skookum ramp ever. No kidding, it'll still be standing after a hurricane. But that ramp didn't slow us down. There was roofing and plumbing, electrical work and cement work, and more painting and scraping. With volunteers showing up en masse to do the heavy lifting, and so much goodwill flowing that even the WCB couldn't slow us down. Well, they couldn't slow us down for long. During this entire renovation, our volunteers kept the barn open for business, never missing a step. And when moving day finally came, well, it all just seemed to flow together. That new space, that old house, had been reborn. It was full of light and laughter and magic. The magic of Potluck Ceramics hadn't been tied to the barn at all. It moved with us. And on July 18th, we did what we do best. We celebrated with a grand opening and ribbon cutting. Our customers fell in love with the Potluck Cottage, and our volunteer team grew exponentially to cover the additional hours that we were now open. We've been at our new location for almost exactly 8 months now, and every week we have someone stop in for the very first time. Someone who falls in love with the concept, with the ceramics, and with our volunteers. And really, this is the essence of what we do. Serving our community, supporting the programs and services that support quality of life in the Alberni Valley, and doing it joyfully. Come visit us soon at Potluck. We really are the bright spot on Gertrude.